G'day friends, and welcome to our Sunday share where Robbie and I share with you a project created each Sunday. So today we're going to be, well, this month, September, we're actually doing fun folds. I'm just going to try and fix this up a little bit for you and make it a little bit straighter. But I always seem to go the opposite direction to where I want to go. I think that's better. Okay, so I'm actually going to be playing with Thoughtful Journey DSP along with sending the Kindest Expressions stamp set, and particularly this one. Oh Happy Day. Okay, and I've also dug out the Nested Essential Dies and gone with this big one here. Okie dokie. So that's all pre-done. We'll pull out our kit. Now, the cards or the pieces that I'm using today, I've sort of resurrected from a project that was half finished, so don't ask me what I was doing, but I thought we could make these pieces fit our card. So fingers crossed that it does actually work. So while we're here it is, we'll put this piece onto our envelope, and then that's done. And start back the front. I always like my envelopes and inside of my cards to be matchy-matchy. Now you could stamp them if you wanted to, images, but because I had that piece of DSP left over, I just use that. Hopefully that won't stick. Okay, so next up we have to score our base card. Now the base card is Petunia Pop. Okie dokie. So we'll just grab our, well, I like to use my Simply Scored scoring tool, but you can use your paper trimmer if you wanted to. And we're going to score this at 1 1/2, okay, which is about 3.1 1/2. I think it's about 3.8. And then we're going to score it at 5 1/2, 5 5/8, and that's about 14. No, that would make it about 14.2. Okie dokie. So from that score line to this score line is 4 1/8 inches, or 10.1 centimeters. Okay. Then we're going to burnish along our scored lines with our bone folder, making sure that along the top, along the bottom and the top are all even. Then we'll do this one. Now I think this fold is called an Off-Set Gatefold. So your fold isn't in the middle, it's on the side. Now you can have it that way, you can have it that way, or even that way if you wanted to. I'm going to go this way today, only because that's the way the paper goes. So first up, I've already, as I said, I've resurrected some of these, all my pieces. So we're going to put this on the inside. As you can see, don't ask me what I was going to do with it. I just found it half created, so I've just chopped it up to fit our card today. Okay, so that's done. And just go over that gently. You can use your bone folder if you wanted to. Okay, and then that's like that. So we're going to do this side first, and we're going to stick this piece. I just want to make sure before we do that this actually fits. Sometimes when you're chopping, yeah, we need to chop some off this. That should be 1 3/8, about 1 1/2, I'd say. Where's our piece of paper? Might make it too wide. Now it has. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll cut a bit of this piece. And we'll cut it from this side. We want to cut it from the outside because I don't want to lose our pattern. Whoops. On the inside of our card. Hopefully this works. Yep. And that should fit down there again. I just like to try it out again. Yep. So we can stick these two pieces together, and we can stick then stick the two pieces or the layer onto our card. When I'm doing fun folds, I always sort of like to double check and triple check before I adhere layers down. I just had a kookaburra land on the windowsill then. Thank God it didn't cry out, otherwise we'd have to start again because you wouldn't have been able to hear me. Okay, so that's done. Okay, that's one side done, just like that. Then we're going to do this side, and again, now if you wanted to, you could add paper and basic white again, your layers on this panel and that panel, but I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so we're just going to check to see if this fits, and of course it doesn't. Oops. And I'm chopping about 1/8 from each piece, and I've just noticed too that this is a little bit long, so we'll just chop a little bit from the top as well. And see how we go, eh? That's better. Yeah. Now why is that shorter? I'm going to go and get another piece of basic white. Just bear with me. because that shouldn't be shorter. I hope this isn't short. Oh, I did that one, didn't I? Okay. I'm not having a good day. Okay. Let's see how this goes, before we start sticking and gluing. That's a bit better. And that's a little bit better. My trimmer needs new blades again. What should have been a 5-minute card is turning into an hour-long card. Okie dokie. And all we're going to do is leave a nice even border all around the sides, top and bottom, and we're going to stick this to the right side of our card front. I'm just making sure that all our pieces line up along the top and bottom, and that is basically our card. That took a long time, Sorry. Okay, now we're going to stamp our sentiment, and as I said, it's from the Kindest expressions, and I'm just going to stick it to one side. I know it's going to cover up a lot of our DSP, but I think it'll be okay. And we're gonna stamp that. Let's grab Mossy Meadow, I'll stamp that. Maybe I could put it down here like that. Maybe I should have just grabbed a smaller one, smaller image. Okay, so we're just going to stamp onto the scrap paper first, making sure it's nice and straight. And I'm just going to go over the top of that. Go. We're going to put this on our card here like that, and we're going to pop this up, but we're only going to pop it up on the left side. Boy, I haven't had a good time with this. Now I've got ink all over the back, but that's all right. I'm going to ignore that. So what I'm doing is putting dimensionals just down one side, sort of about a quarter of the way down the left side, and a couple on the edge, because I don't want the dimensionals to go over onto this side, or we're not going to be able to open our card. And before we stick them down, I just checked to make sure that we couldn't see them from this side. And once you're happy with that, just stick it down like that. Okay? Just like that. Then we're going to, I might tie a little bow, I think. This is the Petunia Pop border ribbon. It's a pretty ribbon actually. It's a long time since I've used ribbon actually, to tell you the truth. We'll grab our scissors. Then we're going to grab some a couple of glue dots. And we're going to put a couple, to hold it down, we're going to put a couple on at the back, I think. Sometimes these are hard to see. So I'll put 2 on the back just to secure it a little bit more, and that should stick. Okay, and then to finish it off, we're going to add some of these Adhesive-Backed pearl trio. This actually goes with the Thoughtful Expressions or Thoughtful Journey suite, and we'll use the Petunia Pop. I'll put one about there. One up there. We'll put one there. And once you're happy with the placement, then press down. I don't usually press them down until I'm happy with the placement, and then I will press them down. And that is our card for today. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I apologise for it being so drawn out. Click on the link below in the description and it'll take you over to my blog, where you'll be able to find a link to Robbie's blog to see what she's created today. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy your week. See ya. 3.